Hello, my name is Radon Stansel. I'm author of the book, Take Control of Your Retirement Plan. I'm also a certified financial planner, and I work specifically with individuals that are within about 10 years of retirement or already in retirement. Because of the very specific group that I work with, I get a lot of questions about the Stretch IRA. Now, one of the biggest questions I get is, what is a Stretch IRA? It's a very good question, and the reason why is because it's not a product. It's not something that you can buy. You see, the Stretch IRA is really a slang. There's not even nothing that the IRS calls a Stretch IRA. The technical term is an inherited IRA. But why do we call it a stretch? Well, let's give a little bit of history. If you would go back before 2002, if you would have left behind a 401k or an IRA to a beneficiary other than your spouse, then their only option would be to take the distribution from that IRA or 401k as a lump sum. Now you can imagine that would create quite a tax bill, because if they were already making an adjusted gross income of something and now all of a sudden they get your IRA or 401k that they inherit, well, and they have to claim all that as income that year, that'll take their income tax bracket really, really high. After 2002, though, there was a provision put in the tax code, and the provision said that if you, the owner, did everything right and the beneficiaries did everything right, that they could take the distributions out of the IRA or 401k over their lifetime, taking little tiny distributions, keeping their tax bracket a lot lower. So it's extremely beneficial. So we call it a stretch because you stretch it over your entire lifetime. It's absolutely key, though, that we have to understand, because it's not a product, not something that you can buy, there's rules associated. Meaning, there's rules that you, the owner, the original owner, have to do. You have to set things up correctly so that the beneficiaries can stretch it. But just as important, the beneficiaries themselves, they have to be able to know all those rules so that they can know how to stretch it too, because it's not something that's mandatory once they inherit it. If you feel this was beneficial and you would like to get more questions answered, visit my website, www.stretchirawise.com. That's www.stretchirawise.com. When you visit the site, I will send you a free ebook entitled 20 Things You Absolutely Have to Know About the Stretch IRA Before Uncle Sam Gets It. In addition, I'll send you more videos with answers to your questions about the Stretch IRA. I'll see you there.